Hello and welcome to part 6 of Let's Play Advance Wars with your host, as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. This is the stage where you do need to beat every single military unit to get Olaf later on. I double-checked just in case. Also, we're actually pushing the assault into, finally pushing the assault into Blue Moon territory now. Although I'm fairly sure this is territory they took from us. Alright, I don't think you need to take Andy for this, but I'm going to take Andy because the tactic I have in mind does require use of indirect units. So, I don't need Max's penalty for that. Ooh, the first stage with Fog of War. Yes, I do remember what it is. I'll explain to the audience what it is. Alright. This is Fog of War. Most of you probably found me from me playing RTSs, so I'm sure you know what Fog of War is, but in case you don't, all of this darkened area is Fog of War. If enemies are in the Fog of War, I can't see them. Each unit has a certain sight range. Some are better than others. For instance, a recon unit can see very, very far. Reefs, like this, and woods, like this, you can't see into unless you have a unit next to it, so it's good for hiding units. And if you put an infantry on a mountain, he can see even farther. And that's really about it. You can always see the vision of the exact panel of every city and base you own. However, for all we know, this could be an enemy city. It's in the Fog of War, so we can't tell. Now, this is a pre-deployed mission, so again, no making troops in it, and it's incredibly easy to win by capturing the HQ, because almost all he has is a navy. However, we will be beating it by destroying all the units because I want to earn him for later on. So we're actually going to suicide this sub to deal some damage. And, you can see it for a second, but we're about to see it again. Now that we've got some vision, we can see that he does have a big navy. Unfortunately, he has no way of putting that on the land, which is fortunate for us. So he'll take out our navy, no problem, but it's not going to do much for him. And I'll have you hide in a reef, because you're going to be a spotter for later on. I expect to lose this sub and this battleship early on. What I need to do, though, is get vision, and hide these rockets in the woods. So we're just gonna kind of position the troops all around like this. I don't want to move ahead too much because they do have some missiles hidden, I believe. And we need to keep the APC alive, of course. Because resupplying. And he starts with a blizzard, which is always nice. It is impressive. Yeah, he's only got a few tanks and some rockets. Other than his impressive navy, he doesn't have much. Unfortunately, even one rocket can be pretty deadly in a Fog of War map, if it's in the right forest. And battleships aren't great against submarines, but it's pretty much all he's got, and it's only one submarine, so he sinks my battleship. Or my submarine, rather. Battleship comes later. That's one unit. Now, luckily, He's gonna do some stupid moves. With his battleships, he's basically gonna suicide them. I have these 2 units hidden so he can't see them, and he's just gonna start moving his battleships all up in this area to try and hit my people from the ground. Not gonna work very well. Yeah, finish you off. Now, luckily the Navy does take up fuel, so they will start to sink over time. So I don't need to worry too much about taking all of his units out. Unfortunately, his cruisers are just gonna sort of sit around and do nothing. And, they only lose 1 fuel per turn. So unless I want to wait 99 days? Unless I want to wait 99 days, I'm gonna have to deal with them. And, oh yeah, you can't go, you have to go there, okay. Honestly, I think that's my turn right there. I do have an idea of how I'm gonna deal with them, though. And that's why I have that lander hiding. Because it's gonna be the spotter for the Fog of War, and then my rockets will hit the cruisers. I expect to get a pretty bad speed bonus. And those submarines, they're submerged. They're just gonna sink themselves. Submarines have a lot of fuel problems, especially when submerged. So, I'm gonna keep my navy hidden until those sink. Or keep my lander hidden, at least, because I need my lander to win this stage the way I want to win it. And we do have our ability ready, but I'm not going to use it yet. Because it's hyper repair, so I want to wait until I actually have stuff to repair. But luckily, he has almost no ground forces, so staying well defended over here is not a big deal. And of course I'm going to be moving my APC between my 2 ranged units, because A, I can resupply them that way, and B, that's their incentive to move in and thus get caught on my units, because, as you know, they love attacking transports, no matter how illogical. And you see, moves it right in range because he doesn't see the 2 units I have here because they're hidden in the woods. So he's just suiciding his battleships. You'd think he'd catch on, but he's probably going to do it with all of them. That's 1 down. And that was the full health one, too. Now, I think his rocket is right there. So I'll need to be careful about that. I do want to get rid of that early, though. Okay, well, I'm not going to take care of it the next turn, because I won't move fast enough. Oh, one of them can actually reach it. Smart. I'll back that one up and get it repaired. It's not necessary I keep the APC, but it is helpful. I'm actually going to move you on the ground. You might be enough incentive to get them moving. Nope, still gotta move them back more, okay. I needed them to come inland more. Actually, moving an infantry right there might give me enough vision to see to get to them. Not sure. You can get repairing. I'm gonna get a recon over here, actually. No, they'll just waylay the road. Again, this is a war of attrition. There it is. We're probably gonna get our power one more time before the end of this anyways. So let's do a little bit of extra damage while we heal. I aimed for the wrong one with him, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I get for rushing. Also, he wasn't in range. He's smart, he picked the one spot that I couldn't hit. Okay. I didn't anticipate that. Let's see what he does. He aims for the most pointless unit he could have aimed for. Okay. Great AI. Great AI. Okay. Let's see if he's smart enough to move. Nope. Okay, game. Oh, man. It's not going quite as well as I expected, but, it's a good way of testing the AI, I guess, just seeing what they do in every situation, and it's not that hard to exploit. Okay, start taking that, I guess. You can go get repaired. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving this tank down here to move forwards from the south, hop from woods to woods. And I believe all of his battleships are probably dead now. He's still got a tank right there. And again, I don't care what my speed score is, I'm going methodically. I don't want to go running into rockets. Yeah. Okay, there are the cruisers. Exactly where I expected them to be. And there should be a rocket right there. He'll be able to hit me if I go there, though. Ah! That was one of their submarines sinking. So he does have them submerged, wasting way too much fuel. Now, I don't have the defense advantage here, but I'm pretty sure I can win. And you can just keep rolling on forwards. There we go, all he's got left are cruisers now. Which means I've pretty much won this. I just need to worry about that now. I'm actually gonna leap forwards a little bit more. So he probably can't attack here. Nope, just out of his range, okay. There we go. Actually, that means I can move you back here just fine. Okay. So we've located the rest of his units. Now it's just slowly destroying them. And I don't think he's dumb enough to actually pull his unit off the repairing city. I didn't know there was another tank left up there. Okay. I still have plenty of ground forces left, though. So, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. You in a city? No, you're in woods. Okay. So you're not repairing. Also, means I can do this. Get rid of you early. And your range means that you can't attack here. Okay, we've got this. Yeah, have fun with that. And I'm gonna wipe him out on both sides. If I just move here to get vision, then how close can I get? I can get to here. Okay. And you can get to there. I think we can start hitting the rest of the Navy. I'm surprised they survived. Really should have taken a better approach to this stage, but I think I've got it. Oh yeah. It's not like he's gonna fight back now or anything. And now we just start sinking the cruisers. It'll probably take about 2 days each, which is gonna be painfully slow. And he's just gonna cause pointless blizzards just because he can. Doesn't really give him any advantage. Actually, you know what? Getting an infantry over here would be nice too. Want to get an infantry over there to get on the mountain for more vision. I think there's one cruiser that I can't quite see. Although I can just move the recon closer when it comes to that. And I do have the lander there, forgot about that. That's what my lander was for spotting. Yeah, he's run out of moves. There it is. Oh, might as well just resupply you then. And you actually do need to get a bit closer. Actually, no, that... yeah, right here will be fine. And now we just finish them off. All around, I thought this was an interesting stage, although you would have no way of knowing that to get Olaf later, you have to destroy all of his units instead of just taking the HQ. I have no idea how you're supposed to figure that out. It must have been said in a Nintendo Power or something at some point. I think it's a little bit cheap, honestly, that they don't, why don't they just say, like, there's a special condition if you do it this way? Like, have that in certain missions. And if you want to explain it story-wise, I don't know, you are going to be rewarded because of your extra impressive feat as a commanding officer. And somehow that could later translate into them helping you. Yeah, I believe this is actually unique dialogue for if you beat it this way. Yep, abysmal speed score, C rank. Full power and technique and I still got a C rank. Okay. Are we finally promoted from Jade Rat? Nope, okay. That's great. Yes, I would like to save, thank you, game. It's just that little delay before the save button makes you think you have to press A again when you don't. Alright. On the next episode, looks like we're fighting Olaf one more time. I think we're almost done with fighting Blue Moon. Until next time, have a nice day.